In the last video, I showed you how to sign up to Kraken, and in this video, I'll show you how to use Kraken interface to buy, sell, and trade Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other cryptocurrencies. So head over to the website, kraken.com, sign in, and hopefully you have already received your verification email. And when you're on here, you can choose your email address. All right, here, if you haven't done a two-factor authentication yet, you have the possibility to do that. Now, I might cover this in another video. Right after you signed in, you've got the option here to fund your account, and also the third option is secure your account when you've got a lot of funding on your account. So it's relatively straightforward how to proceed. You can fund the account in euro, US dollars, Swiss francs, and many other fiat currencies. So let's start with this. So to fund your account, you click on fund. And as you can see here, you've got the many different fiat currencies you can use, and on the right side you've got either the deposit or the withdraw option. So let's say you want to put some euros on your account, you can click on a deposit, and here you will see the different deposit methods that you have. Got, for example, SEPA, wire transfer, Eternal custody, SEPA again, but a different bank, and this is for Swiss customers probably. Load US dollars onto your account, then it's a bit different. So for US dollars, you click on deposit, and you would go through the Eternal custody service, which is integrated with Kraken. And down here, you've got the reference number that you will need to use with Eternal, and you will have to sign up and create an Eternal account for that. And you can click on trade. As soon as you're on the trade tab, you've got 3 different options for buying and selling. You've got the simple, intermediate, and advanced. I'll go over the simpler one first. And in the simple one, you're only able to buy and sell Bitcoin. That's the XBT. Simple here. You can choose if you want to buy and sell. You can put in the amount, so for example, 0.1 BTC. And the current price is 7,108 euro. And here you can select if you want to perform a market or a limit order. Market order is basically at the price, the best market price at the moment. Very often it's a little bit higher than the current price because different exchanges, they put their own fee on top of the price. And if you select limit order, it's basically you wanting to buy at a certain price. So you can put the Bitcoin price at a price a little bit lower than the current price. And when the market dips and touches and reaches your price, then your order will be fulfilled. The difference with limit and market order is that with a market order, you've got a guaranteed price. That if you buy right now, you're going to have the more or less the price of Bitcoin at the moment. And with a limit order, there's no guarantee that your order will be executed right now. So there's also a possibility that your order is not fulfilled at all if you put a price much lower than the current market price. And as soon as you've done that, let's say you got a market price, the current price would be of 0.1 BTC would be 711 euro. What I could do is I could do a limit, and I could select the price. At the moment, the price of Bitcoin is 7,110 euro, and I could select 7,000 and maybe 50 euro. I would pay 65 euro less than the previous option. Now with the intermediate tab, you've got a lot more options. Here as well, you've got the buy and sell. However, here with the XBT and euro, you can select different trading pairs. You've got many trading pairs. The good thing about the intermediate option, you've got the possibility to buy and sell other cryptocurrencies and fiat currencies. So you can swap Bitcoin for Ethereum, you can swap Bitcoin for Cardano or Ethereum. So you've also got the option to sell and buy different fiat currencies. So you've got a lot more options, a lot more trading pairs available to buy and sell. Here again, it's similar to before. You've got the amount, you've got the order type, market and limit order, as we just have seen. And here you've got another tab, it's leverage trading. What that means is basically you can multiply the amount that you're willing to trade by a certain factor. And that would be either 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, or 5 times here in this case. What that means in simple terms, if you're trading with 1,000 US dollars or 1,000 euro and you've got a factor of 2, leverage of 2, that means you'll be trading with 2,000 euros. And with 5, you'll be trading with 5,000 euros. So you could, by putting 1,000 euro on your account, buy Bitcoin for 5,000 euros or sell Bitcoin for 5,000 euros. The main downside to leverage trading is it's a lot more risky, and when the market goes against your buying or selling price, then you've got a higher risk that your account gets liquidated. So basically, if you buy Bitcoin now at 7,100 euro and you select leverage of 5, and when you buy, you'd expect the price to go much higher. However, now if the price would go lower to, let's say, 6,500 euro, then it's possible you don't have enough money to cover your position, and then your position gets liquidated, so you lose your initial balance of 1,000 euro. So there's a lot higher risk, and if you do no leverage trading, it doesn't really matter if the price goes up or down. The value of what you bought just goes up and down, but your position doesn't get liquidated. It might be a bit complicated. I made a short video explaining margin trading. I'll link it down below if you're interested in that. So here, this option with the start, when you want the trade to start, you can select now at a certain date. You can select a custom date when you want it to start, and you can also select when it gets expired. You've got good until cancel, so until you cancel the order, good for this day, this week, this month, and so on. You can pay the fee in Bitcoin or in Euro. Now with the advanced, so if you want to try and do some leverage trading, though I do recommend understanding chart patterns and reading charts before you start with leverage trading, as there's a much higher risk involved. So with the advanced option here, you've got a few additional fields that you can fill out. You've got, for example, the limit price, where you can add and select a percentage of the market price when it dips below a certain percent or goes above a certain percent. And you can also select a conditional close. However, instead of the advanced, if you actually want to do some advanced trading, then I'd suggest to go to Kraken Pro, where you've got a lot more options, such as you can see the charts, and I'll go over them in a bit. First of all, here, when we go through the other menu items, you've got the prices. You can see the prices of the different cryptocurrencies that are available to buy on Kraken. And here you can go through the different prices, the trading volume for the last 24 hours, and the price chart on the right side of the screen. You've also got the staking. So with different coins, you've got the proof of stake protocol that is in that coin, and that means when you stake that coin, you will get a certain dividend back. And some exchanges offer staking rewards, and Kraken is one of them. At the moment, the only coin that is available for staking is Tezos with a 6% annual yield. And soon there's Atom and Dash, but at the moment it's only Tezos. So if you're interested in staking Tezos without all the hard work involved in setting up a wallet and finding your staking pool and so on, you can stake on Kraken. However, please be aware there's still a risk involved keeping your coins on an exchange, so you have to be aware of that. For now, let's look at Kraken Pro and what the interface looks like. Here, it's a lot more information on your screen. It might be confusing at the beginning, but I'd highly recommend understanding how the Pro version works of Kraken, because it helps you get a much better buy and sell price when trading cryptocurrencies. You do not have to become a day trader, but if you're trading with large amounts of money, then it's better to understand how the charts work, how to read them a little bit, so you get a better price when buying and trading cryptocurrencies. So let's quickly go over the interface, and I'll explain a little the different options that you have here. So on the left side here, you've got the chart layout. If you haven't seen any charts or you're not really familiar with them, I suggest you go to TradingView and you can play around. Charts are more or less the same on all the exchanges. They've got similar indicators. You can learn about those on TradingView. Here on the left side, you see the BTC USD. That's the trading pair, and you can select the different trading pairs that you have available that you want to trade. And if you click on one, you will get the chart layout of that trading pair. Right of that, you've got the time frame. So at the moment, it's showing the 4-hour time frame. So each 4 hours, there's going to be a new candle, and you can change that to, for example, 1 minute. You're going to have a new candle each minute, or you can have a 5-minute time frame, or 1 hour, 1 day, 3 days, and 1 month. So you can see the progression of the currency that you're looking at for the last few months, for the last years, if you select the 1 month, the 1 month or the 1 week time frame. Sorry, the 1 week time frame. Below, you've got the MACD and you've got the volume traded at the moment. In the middle of the screen, you've got the level 2 order book. And here you can see at the top part, the red numbers are basically traders that have put in their sell orders, but they have not been executed right now. And at the bottom on the green, you've got traders that have put in their buy orders that have not been executed at the moment. And in the middle of the screen, you've got the current price of Bitcoin. That's the current price at the moment. And on the right side, you've got, similar to what we saw before, the different options to buy and sell. You can select the type, market order, limit order, settle position, stop loss, and take profit. You've also got the options of leverage trading, as we've seen that before, the funds that are available and how much you'd like to buy, and the current price. So instead of typing the price in here, you can also click on one of these numbers and it will take that price. So for example, you want to sell at $7,892 US, you can click on here and it will put that price on the right hand side of the screen, and then you can sell or buy depending on what you want to do. So that was basically it for a short introduction into Kraken, showing you how you can buy and sell cryptocurrencies on Kraken, how you can use the Pro version of the Kraken interface. Please don't be discouraged by the name Pro. It isn't, you don't have to pay anymore. It's actually a lot cheaper to buy and sell using the Pro interface. It's a little bit more complicated at the beginning, but I highly recommend that you learn about charts, even if you don't want to do some day trading. Even if you just want to buy and sell for a longer period of time, understanding the charts and the market cycles is very important. So that was it for this video. I'll catch you in the next one, maybe with another exchange or maybe with TradingView tutorials, tips. And if you've got any suggestions, you want stuff that you'd like to learn more about, then put them in the comments below. I read all the comments. They're very helpful for finding different topics to talk about. So yeah, I'll stop rambling. I'll catch you in the next one. I wish you a great day. Bye-bye.